Oh, finally, my ride has arrived. I've been waiting for an hour. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Well, not really, but we are off to see the tax man. This is the place. So, yeah, nervous, of course. We'll go in and check out this appointment and take what papers I got and see what they have to say, and I'll let you know later what becomes of this mess. Well, here goes. Hi.
Hi.
3 o'clock with Jeffrey.
Jeffrey? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll let him know.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm shaking my head. How did my meeting with the tax accountant go? Not too well. They say we owe 4,000 whatever $100 from the previous 5 years because I owed them money, and it's penalties and interest. So that's how we get the $4,000. But he wants to go through all the assessments and make sure they're all right and that. So he took all my paperwork, and yeah, that's the state we're in. So unsurety. And of course, it's raining on me. So anyways, let's get this day over with. Looking for little golden nuggets in my rough times, and went for my free coffee, and the guy just gives me the coupon back. So very nice. He says, "Oh, I'll just give it to you back." So I get myself another free coffee. Okay, let's make an attempt to see if they opened my bank account up. And one more attempt. Yep, just what I thought. Can't get in. So anyways. Okay, boys and girls. Well, I have received my pay stubs, and my increase in pay was $2.75 an hour. We could call that substantial, but when you're making very minimal wages, $2.75 is still not a lot. And my wage is still under $15 an hour. So, yeah, the last time I made under $15 an hour, I think it was 1998 or 1999, and that's almost 20 years ago. There's been a lot of increases in prices since then. Housing, gas, food, and for my wage to go roll back that much is a little tough to swallow. I'm used to a certain wage, so for me, it's a tough thing, right? So, yeah. The other question is it a livable wage if you have a house to pay for, or if you have an apartment to live in? You know, you're looking at $1,200 minimum for an apartment rental here in Vancouver area, and even prices where I used to live in Winnipeg are around the $1,000 to $1,200 mark for an apartment. So, is $15 an hour really a living wage? And besides, my company's going to be forced to increase wages anyways, because minimum wage is going to go up like it did in Ontario. It's probably going to go up to $14-15 an hour here in BC. So, more or less, the company that I work for is pretty much forced to increase their wages. They didn't do it for our good. Basically, they're having a difficult time attracting workers. They've had ads out, they've had job fairs, and nobody's coming in to work for this cheap $12 an hour wage that they're offering. And that's the problem a lot of employers are having here in Vancouver. BC, and more or less Victoria, Vancouver Island, Vancouver, are having trouble attracting employees. And here I've got a couple examples of it. Let me turn camera around. Here's what this article says. Married with kids and living with mom and dad. And I'll read it off to you because I don't know how clear it is. Soaring rents and real estate prices have made it difficult for businesses to find workers in Metro, where owners are forced to shut down businesses due to the lack of skilled labor. Well, it's not only skilled labor, but it's even entry-level jobs. So, and here's one of the other ads here that they got. BC employers seek employees. North Vancouver's barbecue restaurant was closed 4 nights a week because the owner can't find kitchen help. In 3 months, he has lost several longtime cooks. Ads have drawn 12 applicants, with many of them no-shows. Yeah, people that are blah. Yeah, people that have showed up were hired on the spot. And actually, this is how I was hired on by my current company. Nobody would go in to apply. They had a hiring event. They had maybe, I can't remember, they probably had about 10 people show up at this hiring event. And I was pretty much guaranteed the job because they had to fill 6 positions. So they said, yeah, we'll just do your background check and then we'll let you know. And I was hired within 2 days. A lot of the people that showed up at that job fair, most of them never showed back up at work. Only 1 or 2 of them did because the pay wasn't worth their time, basically, is what it works out to. And this is a common issue in Vancouver. Anyways, that's my rant and low pay jobs. And these companies can afford it. My company profited, not netted, $8.2 billion last year. So think about that. And you can't pay your workers enough? Shame on you. See, there's another sign that more aggressive hiring going on. Rona, which is about to become Lowe's, is out there trying to hire and hold hiring events. And there you go. Yet another example of low-paying jobs that cannot be filled here in Vancouver. And I'm assuming it's low-paying. I shouldn't jump to conclusions. But yeah, everybody's looking for workers. Definite lack of workers in Vancouver. Anyways, that is my rant of the day. I am tired right out. I am ready for some serious nap time. So, look at my eyes. It's horrible. Anyways, thanks for watching, you all. Have a great day, an awesome day, and we will catch you next video. Cheers.